Good, good morning, fellow IPOB, people of goodwill and conscience. Today is the second day of this month, month of July 2023, and today is Sunday. People are on churches. But we are here, right, to put things right. A lot has went wrong. Things has getting out of hands. But it is people like us who will put those things right for the whole world to know, because the world we are created and built on, you know, faulty foundations with lie and deceit. And people like us wants to correct those impressions and make the world to be a safer place for mankind. And as an IPOB member, hardcore to Mazen Nandekalo, who are in DSS custody. He is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. People are saying everybody is indigenous people of Biafra. You can be indigenous people of Biafra, yes, but these IPOB are championing the restoration of Biafra. Biafra is not yet here. You can argue and go to hell and tell you are IPOB member. You are not IPOB member because you are not contributing to the well-being and for the restoration of IPOB, for the Biafran restorations. That's what did not make you an IPOB member. You can confuse your gullible followers and you can deceive like that animal in Kuwait, that Fulani bastard you call China Sanworu. You can go ahead and argue and say, oh, you are IPOB member, you are this, you are that. Yeah, and they say that you are not. But being an IPOB member, you must be in this group, in this freedom fighter, not on this, because they have compromised and take devilish oath. Adola that will consume all of them. They have taken evil oath. More that they will not betray their so-called dirty bottom. The man, somebody called Chike Doziem, because the man is a criminal. He is not an IPOB member. So because Mazen Nandekalo, they connive, to kidnap Mazen Nandekalo with the British Prime Minister, right? The little small boy, the dirty bottom, and the co-horse, and the Fanyoba, and the guy in Finland, and they are the most dangerous drug baron, the most dangerous drug baron, the Chief Tilimbu and co-horse. You see, they invite or the killer. Killer goes with the killer. They invite killer, terrorist, who pose on them. The court, Supreme Court judge, the Supreme Court governor, right? Who got his governorship in Ben Johnson way, according to him. So these guys are into something. They are there for their own purpose, for their own selfish interest, right? Because they are on their own selfish interest, and that is why they are there trying to, deceive their gullible, fallible, or followers. They are fallible blind followers. They are trying to deceive them. Every day, Tina Samoro will come on social media, try to tweet, try to convince his fellow mischievous blind followers, and they will be tweeting nonsense. Every day they will be saying, oh, Kalunta Kanu, Kalunta Kanu. Now they have seen that they cannot defeat Kalunta Kanu. What is going on? You can see that they cannot deceive Kalunta Kanu. They cannot deceive him. So Kalunta Kanu is stand Gidewa for his brother, for our able leader, Mazin Nande Kalu. So Kalunta Kalu is everything. Kalunta Kalu, he is everything. So because of Kalon Takalo is everything. So they are trying now to say, oh, Kalon Takalo did that. Kalon Takalo do that. Kalon Takalo. These guys forget that this family are royal family. And they are bringing the wife. Mazena the Kalo wife cannot be a next of king in that kingdom. He's a married woman. Kalon Takalo is the next of king in that kingdom. Because Kalon Takalo, if Mazena the Kalo is no longer in existence, but he's still alive, right? So, and Mazen Nande Kalu, who will be standing for Mazen Nande Kalu is Kalunta Kalu, because he's a custodian according to the tradition of the in Igbo, in Biafran history. Kalunta Kalu is the next of king, not Chike. What concern Chike Dozem and concern the throne in Afaruku? What concern Chike Dozem concern IPOB? Kanu Takalo is part of Radio Biafra. He is one of the director of Radio Biafra. Kanu Takalo are the people who built Radio Biafra. Kanu Takalo, Mazen Nandakalo, Madamine Nyanya, and Uchemefo. Then, how on earth are you now saying that, oh, Kanu Takalo is no longer relevant in IPOB? And Kanu Takalo are bona fide member of IPOB. And now you are telling your fellow bona fide IPOB member that he is no longer IPOB member. Who says so? Just for your own selfish interest? Is that what they're telling us? Tina Sanworu, Mazen Nandekalo, send him off from IPOB. Now he's a member of DOS. You know, some of these, our so-called Biafran and Igbo Biafrans, right? Most of them are educated bastards and educated morons. They're morons. They're educated illiterates. They go to school, but what they acquired was just nonsense. Their academic was rubbish because they have destroyed their academic potentials or academic quotients. They have destroyed it. Because of what? Because they go to school, they didn't understand what they mean. But this family are a royal family. This is a royal family. Israel Lugu is a royal family. And their own royal family is not a royal family that you can contest with anybody in Afaruku. It is paramount, called paramount, that kingship will not live in that family. And no Afaruku man will come and contest it with them. And these are the person God is using. Amazen Nadekala consistently said that God acts him doing it. Go and check from generation to generation. You will see that God must surely raise somebody he wants to use for his own purpose to achieve that aim he wants. Not you. So Mazen Nandekali is doing this. You connive to sell him. You think that they would have killed him in Kenya. But God said, no, you are doing everything. Okay, he asked for a doctor to come. Then you are tweeting saying, oh, doctor is a DSS who asked for whoever shot somebody cannot operate the bullet. Who told you that DSS order for those doctors to operate? These are doctors who are coming for examine Mazen Nandekalu ear, his own personal doctor. And this is not from DSS. And so these guys are working with APC terrorists, APC Taliban terrorists, because every APC member, just like the way Hope or terrorist Hope Uzodinma, 419 Hope Uzodinma, or Supreme Court or Governor or Hope Uzodinma that went to Lagos. And he is the one that is speaking on the demolition of the Igbo business their cohorts are destroying. You destroy somebody, Sanwo-Olu destroy Igbo business, claiming that Lagos is for Yoruba. That guy is just an unbelievable something else. He's a disgusting human being. And I'm putting it to Sanwo-Olu, the terrorist governor in Lagos State, and his drug baron or thief Tilimbu, who brought Asaro Dokobo or in a killing house in Abuja. That's all Abuja. I called a killing house for him to start to insult Mazen Nanekon and insult the Igbos. That he will kill every Igbo. But he's an Igbo man. See how useless Thief Tilimbu and his gullible Asare Dokobo are. Because Tinubu is not a Yoruba man. I am saying it. Whoever that say Tinubu is a Yoruba, let him come out. Let's debate it. Tinubu is not a Yoruba man. He is not a Yoruba man. So what else are you coming? You now impose a drug dealer, a criminal, as a president. Then a freedom fighter who is asking for good governance and for the welfare and well-being of human beings. You locked him in a detention, and then you are presenting a convicted drug dealer, You say he's a president, he's a free man walking on free, and a man who is saying that he wants the freedom of his people, not that we are contesting land with any Fulanis or any Yorubas. The land is the resources. It is in our own domain. You lay pipe from Imo State, from Biafra land down to Lagos. Now you call it now one useless Fulani Dangote bastard now owns the refinery. Dangote bastard owns refinery, right? A Fulani bastard owns, a children of men owns the oil that is coming from our own land. Not that that oil was created by all these terrorists or politicians. The useless animal, the little small boy rat in number 10, the Wadibia, now have the audacity telling me that a Fulani who has no ancestral land in any part of Nigeria, in that zoo called Nigeria, now is the owner of the resources that is coming from my land. The cement that is coming from my land now are controlled by the Fulani. The salt that is coming from my own land is controlled by Fulani. The sugarcane industry, which is the slave farm, are now controlled by Fulani, the sugar and other things. Then you are telling me that you are wise. That's what makes you foolish and stupid. The idiot who conducted 500 million pounds they gave, the guy must be probed. He's a thief. He is a thief. British Prime Minister is a thief. He's a criminal. So he must be probed. Of course he must, because he conducted the worst election in the history of mankind. I have put I and him, British, their prime minister has put leg in one trouser. In one trouser, we have put leg in one trouser. And I will track him and I will march with him. Like, look, I'm not going to let him go I'm not going to say, oh, happy new month. What is about happy on this month? Whereby Mazin and the Kalu is still in detention. What good? What's happiness about that month? Yes, you are telling me that I'm nobody's, oh, and a stranger, we own the resources that is in my land. How did he bought it? Every single thing that is in our land. Somebody, you send somebody in my own time, that this thing, that thing in number 10, that thing in number 10, you send somebody to come to Asorok to threaten me. The boy has beaten much he can chew, and agamatia mbadhamunishi, agamakuya mbadhamunishi. No going back. Look, the last thing I can do is to keep silent. Look, that little boy has beaten much he can chew. Their prime minister has beaten much he can. And I will tell him the history he do not understand. We cannot be in that entity, not now, not forever. That entity you call Nigeria, no, you can't bring somebody somewhere. Fulani will be killing people, slaughtering people, and they go scot-free. Then you are looking for Christian who to kill. You want to kill my own. You fed our forefathers, you fed them to lion. And then this time around, you want to feed me again to lion, and you want me to keep silent. You must to be sick in your brain. You have a brain damage. Of course, you have a brain damage. The British Prime Minister has a brain damage. The little small rat, the gold digger has a brain, and he has a problem. He has a brain damage, and that his brain must be set, and we'll get it right this time around, because that will not happen. An idiot. Like, look at a convicted man, a man that is a thief, a man that did not even win the election. And one idiot is coming to try to convince his fools. And you see one Yoruba, there are many reasonable Yoruba. I can't, because of the political class, to insult reasonable Yorubas. I will not do that. Right? But there are so many fools who they use. Now they are crying. They are drinking Gary. They are crying that food. Look, the idiot to call Biket has come and set the traffic organ, the organ or harvesting. Now they will start to harvest you and your Fulani. They will start to, but if they're harvesting it, keep and Biafran people aside, keep them aside. That is the last thing that we cannot take in from these morons. We will not take that nonsense from them. Our Biafran people are standing with the bank, kicking against this year injustice. And they want to. What is the purpose of this useless democracy in the first place? Tell us. This mad, this thing they call democracy. What is it about? A democracy of killing innocent people, trying to steal them? That was there, not now. You use COVID, kill so many people. You feel that everybody will die. One idiot in somewhere is threatening all people. Chizuru or Chukwuka, Ijere, or you call it Udele. These are the people they are using, killing with a bubagu, hopes of them. And you are telling him, hopes of them. It's up to you. If you allow him to come as emerge as a governor, it's up to you. But they are rigging it. What is Mahmoud is doing there? Okay, you put the MF in a cell. What happened to Mahmoud? Because Mahmoud will read their election, and that's why he's walking free, because he's a Fulani man. He's untouchable. That is the country you want us to belong, a country of injustice. a country that full of lie and deceit, a country that strangers will have upper hands to the citizens. Is it what you're telling me? You want to tell me that these countries, a country that cannot do anything for the good of their own citizens? No, they cannot work. I would not believe that such a nonsense will continue. That we will fold, then let me fold my arms. I fold my arms. And then one idiot in Finland is calling, oh, sit at home, you want to kill here. You and all of you are there threatening the existence of our people. You want our blood, our sisters and blood, you want to spill for your own selfish interest. Did the Mazen Nandekalo ask anybody to sit at home? Mazen Nandekalo never asked anybody to sit at home. Mazen Nandekalo never did so. He said he is there for Biafra land to come, and that is the purpose is there. So what is the purpose are you calling for the extermination of our people, calling to kill our innocent, our own brothers in the name that you are looking for Biafra? What type of Biafra is that? We are IPOB, right? Every indigenous people, once we get IPOB, we will make the policy that will carry everybody along, both the Muslims, even the good Fulanis can stay in our land. But I am here today, being 2nd of July, saying that any Fulani in our farmland who is killing our parents with their cow must go down. It must go down. What our people is doing in the north is not theirs. They are doing their business. Okay, now they say, okay, fuel is going to 700. When fuel go to 700, so when you are bringing food from the north down to the east, it will rocket. Food will be cheap in the north. Then because it was produced in the north, then fuel will be too expensive in the east. The goods they brought in the north will still expensive in the east. Don't you see that? Is there any balance in this equation? Our own resources will be too expensive in the east, right? So the food that is coming from the north will be too expensive to our people. So our people has become the victim of everything. And you are asking us because what this useless one Nigeria. So the useless cow owners will take their cow, kill our people, rape them, and you tell us that who is this hell of Usman Danfodio? The children of this, every Muslim anywhere in the world are the children of men according to their belief. According to their belief, they are children of men. That's what they say, and that's what they stand for. So how can a children of men, their mother was not bad, was the maid or to Sarah, to Abraham's wife, right? So how on earth are they taking advantage of us just because of the selfish interest of one idiot in number 10? What I call him one idiot in number 10 because whoever is in number 10 is an idiot to me, quote unquote, without any apology, without any because what concern me concern Fulani. Where did God created us and Fulani? Where? Tell me. Fulani will be coming from where I don't know and come to my own land and claim ownership. And then you will go free with that. They are useless. You want to impose their stupidity on me. What concerns me? What relationship? How? And so unless I accept that useless call for being, and the generation of this, whoever that is behind that nonsense, be crippled and wipe away. That is nothing. Never. I have nothing to do with Fulanis, and the Fulanis have never in any way, I never in any way have anything to do with Fulanis. I'm a Christian, and I remain to be a Christian, and Biafra land is a Christian land. Fulani has no relationship with any Fulani. Telling me, oh, this water, which of the water? Did you create that water? Tell me the water that Fulani create. passway water. Which of the water? Is it the water they are telling us, Monga Park fine? Water that my forefathers were performed before we were born. And somebody is telling me, water. Which water? Which water? Tell me water. Tell me the between the between us and Fulani. Tell us. Tell us the boundary. What do we have to do with a Chad or Cote d'Ivoire and all those things? Tell us, where do we have a boundary with them? And Futajolo, tell us, where do we have that boundary? Which of the water? A democracy with deceit and lie. That is why P2B say he want to challenge the process. We are challenging the process of the creation of this nonsense called democracy. It's Muslimcracy. You are patronizing your Muslim. You can go to hell with your Muslim. I have nothing to do with them. I am in the land of Scotland because they are forced in my own land. And that is the reason I will defend Scotland. You can go to hell. I don't care. So it can be bringing violence. You give them arm. Then you don't forbid me not to have the arm. For what? I am entitled. I can produce it. Then you don't want me to be effective. You want me to be begging you for what? Like, who the hell are you? And that you're useless Muslim. And that you're or God-forsaken children of maid, for that matter. You want to impose it in me. God forbid. You can go ahead and do whatever you like. I don't care. If you feel that what I'm saying, you are getting hot, it's up to you. You can hot and go to hell. I don't care. Because there is no way God has ever created me, bring me close with the Fulanis. No way. And so, for you pushing that agenda is no go area, and there is no way we can bow and we cannot surrender for that nonsense. No way. It will not work. It will not. And we will not allow that to go. There is nothing we can do about it. There is nothing you can do about that. That's how it is. When we are Biafran and we stand for Biafran, that is how it is. And that's how it goes. And there's no way we can say, oh, I cannot claim Fulani has no land. Whether you say whether or whatever you can use and tell you a lie, try to deceive you, it's up to you. God never created me and Fulanis. If you want their land to be fertile, then you lay a pipe from Biafra land. We have a lot of water, and you keep on feeding those deserts. So those deserts will become will be fertile, and the grass and everything will grow. Then they can feed their cows if their cows are so important to you and them. It's up to you. And leave us alone. You did not create us. You are not God that created us. There is nothing we can do, and there's no way we can Fulani can stand with us. It's no go area. Whatever you like, you can go. Go and arm them. Go and connive with whoever that you can connive. Who cares? Who cares? All over the whole world, you have used your falsehood with your Muslim and lie and deceit. Every institution here in United Kingdom are being occupied by your so-called Muslims. And I cannot trust you and them. Even your prime minister, I cannot trust. I can trust the demon and the Lucifer more than British or politician and their thing they call their prime minister and their prime minister. I cannot trust. I can trust demon and the Satan, but I cannot trust them because they are lie. They are full of lie and deceit. They can lie at any time. If in their fingers, in everything about them, full of lies. Yes, that is how it is. So how can I live with people who believe in lie and deceit? People who cannot tell the truth. People who call truth lie, who call lie truth. Huh? Fulani, tell us where any part in the north there owns land. Tell us where. They are Osman Namfrodio. Look at election they conducted. Look at the type of election them and this thing they call their prime minister conducted. The worst election in the history of mankind. The first election he conducted. The first history. And that is the purpose. You do that for you to incastrate, for you to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So when you stop holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you can hold all of us. We don't care. Look, I don't have anything to do with the Fulani and the so-called anything. I don't have anything. And I will defend Scotland, and I will defend Biafra, and will defend those innocent Yoruba sisters and brothers, and defend those indigenous people of northern Nigeria against this killing Fulanis. You tell us, oh, which route? Tell us which route, where route, how, which route in the north. Tell us where Fulani and northerners have anything common boundary. Show us. You keep on lying, you lie. Every blessed day, you lie because you are using these fools, the children of men, to get away with your criminality. Just use them, keep them for you to carry out your criminality. Even this thing in France, that thing, that murderer, that little boy, because you have one little boy in France, you have one in here, United Kingdom. The killers. They present the president of South Africa and the Kenya. These are two idiots for their political interest, for you to remain in power, and they will be using you, and you'll be talking nonsense. And some people, some element are clapping hands for it. But you don't know that they kept that boy for him, that or whatever you call the president of South Africa, for their present election coming, for him to be talking rubbish. A small boy is sitting down there, then you will be talking rubbish like as if he is saying in favor of their colonial, their pay masters, the organ harvesters. That's why idiot like a Bigot. Bigot is a fool, a useless fool. Just for you to come, you want to set, for you to bring Chukwuka from Olo and Asari the Kobo. He is saying he is not an Igbo. Okay, you're not an Igbo. Who is your father? You're not an Igbo. These are idiots, the type of human being we are seeing on earth. When you see money, you say you are no longer from. I'm an Igbo man. I'm a Biafra. I call the people, the Scottish people come to my house. There's nothing you can do. You were not God. If because of death, just because of death. And that is the reason you are here trying to insult me. You cannot insult me. And I will not allow that to happen. I will not let you get away with that your impunity and wickedness. And that is the last thing I can take from you. That is the last thing, right? It's the last thing I can take from you. So you can make your friend and you use those things you call this thing to your own selfish interest. Not for Akujobi, no. That is no-go area. And I will not take that nonsense from anybody. No way. So if you don't know what is good for you, stay away from Biafra. You did not create us. You are not our God. You can make enmity to your God. All those idiots who are coming online, like idiot who is Austria and the bastard Matthias Isaac, who are coming talking rubbish. As in Nandekal is in detention. I don't know how many leaders you have got everywhere for your own selfish interest. And you would think that we can allow that nonsense to happen. Methuselah is talking rubbish, your own end. Then you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain in cell. Then you form an idiot. And you say you are a graduate. These are idiots. He's from Olo as well. Umolo in IPOB. Umolo in Douglas House or Umolo. These are useless elements. Useless elements. I just want to end this thing. It's not that this message should have come to you. Kanu Takalo, I give it to you and Praise Meme. These guys stand for their brother and they are kinship. Look, the next of king there stand for their brother. Mazen Nandekalo is the person who will ask for whoever that will come to him. Period. Mazen Nandekalo will send you message, send you message. Who is this here Onyendu? Onyendu that you don't respect. Every day you come out and say, Onyendu, oh, Onyendu, Onyendu, Onyendu. Did you respect him? How many times have you said this is what Onyendu said? But during the time of Uchemefo will just tell us what Mazen Nandekalo said. You want to start your Achilles. So on Monday now you start your organ harvest with your useless military and this. I say, oh, it is IPOB. You will begin to call press conference. That is Mazen Nandekalo never ordered anybody to sit at home for your early information. Whoever that is doing that are agent of the most dangerous, convicted, country unknown, age fake, certificate forger of University of Chicago, thief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the most dangerous criminal in the history of the thief Tinubu boys. And Hope Uzodinma boys. They are the Hope Uzodinma and Tiff Tilimbu boys. They are there and they are Ebubagu killers. Mazen Nandekalo never order any statue. You cannot say, oh, Mazen Nandekalo never ask anybody for sit at home order. He never asks any sit at home order. So because I'm making it now, this is an argument. So for you tomorrow, for you to come and say, oh, Mazen Nandekalo never asks anybody for sit at home. So if you are there thinking that IPOB loyalists, Mazen Nandekalo will allow you for that to happen, you are making a mistake. You are making a very big mistake. You never ask anybody for sit at home order, right? So everybody should be careful. Mazen Nandekalo never asks you that. He never. And so for you sitting down there thinking that Mazen Nandekalo will allow you to get away or will allow you to get away with your wickedness against Mazen Nandekalo. For you to say it is IPOB, it is Mazen Nandekalo never asks anybody for sit at home. When I finish this message, I will still post the message he said. Mazen Nandekalo is not in any duration. He said it, he make it clear throughout the whole world that he do not want Biafra land. He wants it in a peaceful manner. So when you are there playing your useless game, it's not for us. I'm not for Mazen Nandekalo. So what I'm saying now, I just want to end this broadcast because today is Sunday. I'm about to get ready and go to church. Our church will start by 2 something. So this opportunity I just get, maybe tonight I may come again. Maybe not the one I come, but I can still come both YouTube and Twitter, because this my message now is in Twitter, it is in YouTube, and maybe that one I will make it to be in a what do you call it, Instagram as well. So the point I'm making here is that Mazen Nandekalo never order anybody for any sit at home. So if you are doing it, you are on your own, and that risk you are taking it for your own. So I will stop it here now, and then I want to commit Mazen Nandekalo, Ezazaki, and all those things. So all of you who are agent of provocateurs, these criminals, these Tinubu boys, because Tinubu is a thief, a criminal, a drug convicted baron, and you are here, one idiot is projecting it. Now, this thing British have as their prime minister has beaten as much he can chew, and the battle is between me, Jocelyn Akujobi, $1, Agbo one of Lago, 72 carton of trouble. The battle is between me and him. Yes, the battle is between me and him. The guy has beaten much he can chew, and then we are going to take it off from there. because I cannot allow you for you to insult my generation. Who are you? One beef, one India beef. Who are you? Do you think that we are not born a coward? I'm born from royal family because of that. Who are you to talk to me? Nonsense. Thou art worthy. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory, honor, and power for us created. All things and for thy pleasure they are. We are created, there is no holy as the Lord, for there is none besides thee, neither is there any other Lord. There is no holy as the Lord. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on us. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on us. Hallelujah. Mold us, make us, use us and feed him. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Heavenly Father, I thank you today, being the second day of this month. Father, I'm thanking you, asking you, strengthen Mazen and Carlo, give him all it takes for him to carry out all this persecution all throughout the whole world. The British Prime Minister, the Mwadibia, has continually using the APC terrorists to torture our leader. Father, strengthen Mazen and give him the grace. Exactly, oh God, who are still in detention, Father, protect and guide him. And now then, this young lady who is saying, in Iran, Father, strengthen him. That criminal and that is killer in Iran, Ayatollah, the murderer, Father, sustain and keep that young lady and their family and their husband. Strengthen them. Father, I ask you, oh God, IPOB members and all the lovers of freedom and consent and people of goodwill who are in one way or another holding in detention for no reason, Father. And that is why we are asking for the freedom of mankind, so people can have life and have it in abundance. Have your way, O God of Israel. May your name alone be highly exalted. Thank you because you are the wonderful God. I cover each and every one with the blood of Jesus. I cover Mazin and the Khan with the blood of Jesus. Cover IPOB loyalists. Father, under Mazin and the Khan with the blood of Jesus. Sustain and keep them for us, that at the end of the day, your name alone will be highly exalted. Be thou exalted and be thou glorified. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for this wonderful day. May the Most High God be glorified. I just end this message, right? I will end the one in YouTube first. I'm gonna have end that one, and then I'm gonna end the one